Hello guys, today we will be discussing lists in Python. List is one of the sequence types of Python. There are tuples, list, and set, dictionaries. So first we will go with the list today. And what is meant by list actually? List is nothing but it is a collection of data. The data might be any data type. It might be a string, it might be an integer. So in list, the elements are separated by a comma. Every element is separated by a comma, and lists are modified. They can you can change the elements of a list. So let's see with an example now. Let's create a new file here. New file list.py. So give any variable you want. Give it as my list. I'll give it as my list equal to square brackets Mumbai, Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore, and you can give an integer also 2022. So this is how a list looks like. We have to give a variable, and the values of that variable are these. These are the values of it. Okay, within the square brackets. So each and every element is separated by a comma. That is important. So make sure we have to give a comma after each and every element. So I want to print all these elements now with in the list. Okay, print my underscore list. So here you can see you got all the elements which are in the list. So I want to change one of the elements of the one of the values of this list. So I want to change Chennai to something else, any other place. So to do that, my underscore list. So before doing that, you have to know about indexing in Python. So what is indexing? So here the first element is Mumbai. So the first element, every element which starts first is index 0. So 0, Mumbai is 0, and Hyderabad is 1, and Chennai is 2, and Bangalore is 3, and this 2022 is 4. So every element which starts first starts with an index of 0. So I want to change Chennai to some other state, or any kind of a name you want. So just give square brackets. Just give the index of it which you want to change. I want to change Chennai. So 0, 1, 2. So Chennai is at number 2. So equal to, give it another city like Jaipur. Now if you print the list, you will not get Chennai here. It will print Jaipur because you are modifying it, right? So run this file. Now if you can see here, you are seeing Jaipur here. Only Jaipur has changed. The other ones remain the same because you have modified index 2 here. So that is how you do an indexing in a list. And in Python, most probably for many of them, indexing would be the same procedure. So next thing is slicing. So what is meant by slicing? I'll explain you. So let's copy this all things, paste it here, remove this. So as I said, every element of a list starts with 0 and ends with n number of elements. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3 based on the elements you have in the list. So here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 elements are there. Four are there. 4 values are given for a list. So slicing is, how you write a slicing is my list brackets 0. 0 is nothing but Mumbai colon. I'll give it as 3. So I have given it as 0 colon 3. So what it does is it will print from 0, 1, 2. It will exclude the third index. It will not print the third index. That is what slicing is. It will give each and every element right from the start, but it will exclude the last element, last value of it. So it will not print Bangalore here. When we print this list now, it will not give us Bangalore. It will print up to Chennai. That is what slicing is. So you have a negative slicing also. Let's take this and run first. So here you can see Mumbai, Hyderabad, Chennai. So this is what slicing is about. And you have a negative slicing. Negative slicing is nothing but, as I said, for normal slicing, we start with 0 from the first element. Negative slicing starts from the end, which is -1. It starts with -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Keep it as in the comments. Okay, -5, -4, -3, okay, -3, okay, -3, -2, -1. So this is how you do a negative slicing. Negative slicing is same as the above slicing, but you have to come from the last element. So I'm just copying the above print here. So I'll give -1. Okay, I'll give from -4 to -2. Okay, so -4 is Hyderabad, -3 is Chennai, -2 is Bangalore. So what will it will print? It will print only these two elements, Hyderabad and Chennai, because it will exclude -2. The last element will be excluded. So remember this thing, the last element in a slicing will be excluded, will not print, will only print -4 and -3. -2 is excluded. So if you run this, I'll comment this out. And I'll comment this one too. Okay, now if we print this, see only two elements here. We have got only two elements, which is Hyderabad and Chennai. It will not include this Bangalore because it is excluded. We have given -4 colon -2. -4 is this Hyderabad, -3 is this one. So -2 is excluded. You should not count -2 here. So this is what slicing is about. And one more thing, print my underscore list. If you give colon, just colon and any index number 3. So what does it do is it will print right from the start before 3. what are there? 2 and 1 that will print. So it will print from 1, 0 to 3. The colon, here only I am given a colon and the index 3. What does it mean? 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. It will print right from the start, 0 to up to 3. So that is what it means. So let's print this. I'll comment this out. Okay. Mumbai, Hyderabad, and Chennai. It has excluded the number 3 index. Okay. So this is how you do a slicing in list. So colon means nothing but it will print all the elements, all the values right from the start until the index number 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Third index will not be printed because it is excluded here. That is, so this is how you do slicing in a list.